Hello guys, welcome back to JToH Roulette 12. Today I give another go at the JToH Roulette wheel and hopefully make a better video this time. Alright, let's just get straight into the progress so far and then we can go ahead with the towers. Now the problem with my progress so far is that I'm only getting towers in the rings. This is bad because I could unlock ring 4 and potentially do a terrifying in this series. This could be bad because if I get Tower of Inception, then I'll have to quit my Tower of Micromanagement grind and all of my plans will be in turmoil. So I'm really hoping that one of the free spins is something in the spatial system so I can beat it and get Zone 2 unlocked. But even then, I still have a really big chance of getting Ring 4 unlocked, which can be good and bad because of the towers in it. Alright, I better get to it. And as a wise friend of mine said,
"Let's go gambling!"
Anyways, that's not Jimothy. If you want to subscribe to him, I'll have his channel down below there somewhere in the description. That's besides the point. Steeple of Towering Pillars, if you don't know, is in the Forgotten Ridge and is the only remorseless steeple in there. And it's actually known for being the hardest steeple in the game. I'll be doing a different format where I cut to different points in the run, which made the run into a winning run. This is the first button of the steeple. This is actually really important because button progress is everywhere in Steeple of Towering Pillars. I almost failed here, however I managed to catch myself on the same platform I was standing on before. And then immediately after, I managed to proceed to the second floor. If you don't know, there are 6 floors in Steeple of Towering Pillars, and all of them are jam-packed of gameplay. Somehow, on a steeple, my run went for 30 minutes. This time button may not look hard, but geez, it's really hard. You barely have any time for error, and if you spend too much time lining up a jump, then typically that means end of run. However, I managed to redeem myself and actually get back and complete the time button section. Welcome to the first GBJ of the run. Typically, there is not a lot of GBJs, especially in Remorseless Towers. However, this is an exception because it's got quite a few GBJs in this pillar specifically. Anyways, that allowed me to get some button progress and I never have to step foot in there again. Anyways, I reached floor 3, which happens to make this 1/3 the way through the steeple. Nothing much happened until about here when I decided to use this very cool skip. I even successfully done the button part with no problem. And in fact, all was good until about here when on this jumping down, I accidentally climbed on one of the wedges that wasn't supposed to be climbed and I fell further down to floor 3. And after I did that jump, I managed to fail the next one and fall down to floor 1. I almost got back until I failed that silly wedge jump again! Not only this, but to add insult to injury, I bounced off the turbine on floor 2 and fell down to the bottom! And when I finally managed to get the wedge jumps done and get past just a few jumps, I failed another wedge jump! Clearly this wasn't the best run, but I didn't give up. And at last, I made it to floor 4. Halfway through, another half to go. Surprisingly, things were going fine. I actually got button progress. Heck, I even timed this really hard jump correctly. Maybe this half may not be as annoying as the first half. Who knows? Amazing. Gotta fail a platform that I didn't even know just spins around anyways. However, I made it back and I actually clutched up this time. And this was it, the last floor. The suffering will be over soon. Oh well, that's if I can actually complete the last floor. It's decently hard, but nothing we haven't seen before. Oh yeah, funnily enough, there's a GBJ here, because why not? You know how I said there isn't really anything we haven't seen before? Well, we haven't really seen this, so I lied to you guys. It's almost as much of a lie as saying I am Diddy. Well anyways, I actually beat it, so yeah. If you can beat that, you can beat any steeple in the game. Alright, next tower.
Let's go gambling!
Steeple of Buoyant Animations is known as a 5-floor intense steeple, which is the hardest thing in Garden of Ishol so far. However, despite being so easy, I still managed to fail it, mainly near the beginning. Like, come on, this fail is inexplicable. Oh yeah, not to mention this pretty embarrassing fail. In fact, this jump was so easy, however I still managed to fail it. By this point, I just started a new run, hoping for the best. And well, somehow that worked. I was actually onto floor 2 this time. And apart from this fail where I jumped back onto the platform I was on, well, the run was kinda mine. I won after this point. I was quite literally breezing through the gameplay, like I can't put this any more simply. However, I do recommend this steeple for anyone going for a first intense, as it's short and the gameplay is relatively skill boosting. I'm not going to waste any more of your time, this is around the point where I won. Well, that was quite easy. I just need one singular thing from the zones to get zone 2. One singular thing, and it's my last spin.
Let's go gambling!
If you've played JToH at all, you know this tower. It's the easy tower, the tutorial tower of Ring 1, the one that everyone beats first when joining the game. This might sound good, however, I actually don't want this because I want to unlock something in the zones, and this allows me to unlock Ring 4. And why is Ring 4 bad, you may ask? Tower of Inception, along with the 2 Remorselesses, but those don't matter. Tower of Inception would be my hardest if I had to roll it, which would be really infuriating. While this run had nothing much going on, well, I actually had a previous run which I couldn't finish, and for some reason I was talking to someone who turns out they failed the Tower of Impossible Expectations final stretch, which was really funny. So now I'm going to make a guide inspired by their fail. Oh yeah, I tried to skip like entire second half of this floor by jumping up to the net, however it never really worked anyways, sadly. And I lost all of my health because it turns out the kill brick was assisting me and it damaged me like a lot. Funny stuff. Apart from this, I used a funny skip to get straight to the end, and I kept trying to go around the truss on the way up to the win pad and failed repeatedly, so I'm just gonna skip straight to the win room because I don't want you to suffer. How kind of me. This isn't the end of the video despite doing 3 spins. This is because I'm going to give you, I don't know, a rough tour of Ring 4, what to be worried about, what all the towers are. Okay, so here we are in the infamous Ring 4, yay. Nice, another Citadel. I've also beaten this one, so I should have experience when I actually beat this in the roulette. Anything in this area, except for the Remorselesses, should be fine if I get it, and it should allow me to progress further. Oh well, except for the Remorselesses, of course. I really don't want to get those. And the first terrifying that is available in this series, Tower of Inception. I really don't want to get this tower either, because that means I have to go for a new hardest. Thanks for watching this pretty unconstructed video. I'm pretty busy right now, so this is all I can make. I'll make something better when I have time. Anyways, if you liked that video, you can check out my socials, you can do all the like, subscribe, all that. I don't know, whatever you want. Expect better uploads soon. Thanks for watching, bye bye.